Shalom. My name is Yehoshua Ya'acov. This video is being made from Jerusalem. I'm an American citizen, formerly Michael O'Donnell. Barack Obama, in this video that I'm commenting upon, was addressing the CWA Legislative Conference. I've already made a message thanking them for receiving him well and kindly and supporting him. This particular video is to really address the economy that works for everybody, and it's in memory of George Meany and Lane Kirkland, the latter who was a personal friend. Now, I want to address specifically John Sweeney, a 73-year-old fabulous labor organizer. And John, I was Michael O'Donnell. When I started this video, I said I was Michael O'Donnell. I wasn't kidding. And I'm now Yehoshua Ya'acov, and I live in Jerusalem for the past 22 years. My father's mother was Mary Bridget Sweeney from Cork, and her brother Patrick Sweeney was the recognized welterweight champion of the world. And I started to use my Irish brogue there. John, this video is serious. It's got a message, it's got content, and it's the vision and content for the economy that works. I'm a didactic scientist. I'm the author of Humanomics, which is the East-West Convergence Model, the trilogy. It's about a 2,500-page manuscript. It's in its 5th draft, ready to be published on the web with a few hundred graphics to cover all of its lovely intellectual depth and breadth. But more importantly, it's comprised of two paradigms, one of which is the new cognitive science paradigm, receive to give, and the other is significantly the new economic paradigm, the integration of labor. That's the vision and content for a world-class global technological infrastructure that will become U.S. policy in the Obama administration. Get the word out to all labor that the content is in the Barack campaign. The DNC has the new economic paradigm proposed to table for the platform committee. I want the full support of the whole AFL CIO at the DNC in Denver to demand that the platform committee develop the platform of the new economic paradigm for the presidential campaign, so that it will become the policy, the President Obama's policy, to develop and implement new world-class global technological infrastructure that retools the entire U.S. workforce, and millions of labor unionists and many who are unemployed structurally, who were labor unionists. I'm the author of the new economic paradigm. I repeat, it's international content. Why is this so important? The new world-class global technological infrastructure, John, will produce it will make America the most competitive economy in the world for the century and beyond. It will be creating at the end of year one. It will require first an investment of $4 to $5 trillion over 20 years, which will be amortized over 20 years. It will create jobs in the tens of thousands a month, beginning at the end of year one, and topping out in years 11 and 12, with full U.S. employment, where we'll be actually moving offshore many of the Rust Belt manufacturers, because there won't be domestic labor in America for it. We'll be retraining and employing the G9 and the LDCs. It will triple the gross domestic product between years 18 and 20. It will triple the purchasing power of the dollar. It will eliminate the national debt, which will, on the macroeconomic projections, it will, on the bell curves, say it will peak out around years 14 and 15. It will be fully paid down by years between 20 and 22. It's a win-win situation. It requires the muscle of the AFL-CIO. I'm a world-class didactic scientist. I'm the author. It is serious. I can provide all of the documentation and proofs and support, but more importantly, we got to get the word out. And really, I've made dozens and dozens of videos to everyone in every town that Barak has gone to in Pennsylvania, and said, this is what we're talking about. This is the 2008. Barack Obama's plan is to win the nomination. But come on, everybody wants to know where's the beef, what's the deliverables, where are we going to get the jobs, what's to be done. Look, let's get very clear about something. If organized labor doesn't push this, you better believe there's no vision on Wall Street. I mean, come on, 35 years ago, these guys were telling me how I'd be worth tens of millions of dollars. And when it was a non-starter and I went and did other things and served Main Street instead of Wall Street, we've seen the results. Okay, I'm now the author of the most formidable intellectual property portfolio in the world. Warren Buffett says he estimates the market cap is worth somewhere between $50 and $100 billion. I authorized Barack Obama to develop it as the President of the United States for the workers and make them the owners of it in America. Let's have labor push this. We're going to build and develop the new economic paradigm, the integration of labor. It identifies information as it will be implemented as world-class global technological infrastructure. It will create tens of millions of sustainable jobs. It will triple the gross domestic product. Come on, this is the win-win situation. This is the economy that works for everyone. And this requires John Sweeney's, my relative here. I don't know how we're related, John, but I wouldn't be surprised if we go back and build a tree that the Sweeneys in my family and yours are okay. So, and then Arlene Holt Baker, come on, Arlene, help. And Richard Trumka, Pennsylvania guy. Go on the YouTube and see the videos. I've made dozens and dozens of videos for every stump that Barack went to. Okay, come on, let's get out the vote, let's get out the support, but most importantly, and I ask for your blessings and support, focus. John, lead the way. Arlene, Richard, focus like a laser in getting the DNC to table and to implement in its platform committee the new economic paradigm as the central organizing principle of the presidential campaign, so that it becomes national policy. And President Barack Obama will hit the ground running, and he will implement the new economic paradigm as new world-class global technology, which will mean tens of millions of sustainable jobs that pay on average 2 and 3 times the present level of wages. It's a win-win situation, and it's big time, and it's the vision, and it's the content, and it has the deliverables, that is the underlying new science and technology. I'm its author. I authorized this message. I approve of the AFL CIO endorsing it and supporting it, to the Congress, to the DNC, to the delegates. Let's join together and move this forward. John, thank you very much. And when you find out how my grandmother, Mary Bridget Sweeney, and her brother Patrick Sweeney were related in your family, I'd be pleased to have you let me know. And again, I'm Yehoshua Ya'acov, formerly Michael F. O'Donnell, whose grandmother was Mary Bridget Sweeney from Jerusalem. John, Arlene, Richard, thank you for listening. And a special blessing from Jerusalem, and I'll say it in Hebrew, Kabel b'shvilatet. I've been to Ireland, and I learned some years ago to speak a little Gaelic, and I forgot already the words. But I have a daughter from many years ago when I was married to a woman who was from Monaghan in Ireland. So Mary Stack is her name, and so I have a daughter, Marielle Rothstein, who's a dual citizen of both Ireland and America. Okay, having said all of that, again, blessings and best wishes from Jerusalem. Thank you for listening, and let's do the things that have to be done. Thank you very much. All the best. Shalom from Jerusalem.